This is part 4 of building a tall bike together. First, we're going to cut this fork steer tube about 2/3 of the way down. We'll find a pipe to connect these two pieces about 2 inches shorter than the head tube we've just made. We're going to attach the bottom of the fork. We're going to do our best to keep this nice and straight. I've got a piece of wood elevating it now, just to keep it in line. Give it a quick weld. Watch your eyes here. Next, let's gather up all the parts we're going to need for our headset. We've got our 2 bearing cups and the corresponding bearings, as well as the locking rings and tensioning caps, or whatever they're called. Now I'm going to install these bearing cups and get the bottom bearing set down onto the race. The forks were the same size, but I'm going to use this taller cap. Gives me a little more room for error. Go ahead and install it onto the top of your fork extension. And now we're going to just set this in here, push everything together, get it more or less how it's supposed to be so we can measure how long we have to make this fork. And I've got it all measured out. I'm referencing off this bottom part here to about 35 inches. I'm going to subtract 1/4 of an inch just to give myself a little bit of room for error. This is where I ran into my first bit of trouble. The steerer tube does not quite fit down into the head tube. The threads fit in, but the shank is just a little bit too wide. Not a problem though, as I just took a grinder and ground down the exterior of the shank just a little bit to bring down that diameter just a pinch. And once I did that, it fit pretty good. It's tight, but it slides in and out good enough. Once that's in place, then we can add our nuts to the top. And look at that, just about perfect. We got about 1 millimeter of adjustment we can make. In the next video, we're going to be putting this thing together and giving it a test ride before we finish it up. Stay tuned.